Welcome back. If you got a very special gift this past Valentine's Day, say expensive jewelry or another big ticket item, you may want to think about getting additional insurance to cover it. Our Katie LaSalle recently talked to AAA's Skylar McKinley about the benefits.
Valentine's Day in the rearview mirror, but probably a lot of ladies and gents who are given something special. Why would someone want to take out an insurance policy on expensive gifts, things like jewelry, art, or maybe an engagement ring?
Yeah, an engagement ring is a great example. These are substantial investments, not just in terms of their price tag, which could be up to 3 months' salary, but also in terms of what they represent. None of us want to think about something horrible happening to our heirlooms, but life has other ideas, right? Jewelry can get lost, it can get damaged, it can get stolen. If you've received high-ticket items for Valentine's Day, especially an engagement ring, you really want to take out specialized insurance policies because if anything happens, at least you can get a replacement, you can get a repair, you can feel as if your life hasn't been interrupted by life getting in the way.
So how do you go about insuring these kind of items? And at what price is it really worth considering insurance?
So it's worth insuring anything you want to protect. More expensive items and more expensive pieces of jewelry will cost more. The process is really simple. You've got a couple options. So you can get jewelry insurance as an extension of your existing renters or homeowners policy. Your existing policy is going to cover some of this stuff, but it's up to a limit. So usually pricier items, we recommend specific riders. For rings, we call them ring riders. It's a supplemental piece of insurance that you can get to guarantee that these items are protected. The process couldn't be easier. Call your agent. They'll walk you through everything. For rings, all you really need is your invoice or receipt. If it's more than about $5,000, you want an appraisal. And by the way, on cost, it's really affordable. So go ahead and go through the appraisal process. Call your agent. You'll be glad you did.
So how much does this sort of thing cost you? What exactly does it cover when it comes down to it?
Yeah, rule of thumb is expect to pay $1 to $2 for every $100 a piece of jewelry is worth. So in theory, we're talking $100 to $200 a year, way less than the cost of replacing a ring on its own. A good policy, by the way, will cover everything. So that could be theft to something that we see all the time, people dropping their ring down the garbage disposal. Make sure you ask your agent a couple of questions. Who gets to repair the jewelry? If you get a cash payout, where do you have to buy the replacement? What happens if you can't find a replacement? How can you prove that something has been stolen? All of that is really easy to work through. And you can get riders not just on jewelry, but everything we've seen from furs to artwork to taxidermy rugs to collectible firearms. Anything of value can be insured. Just have to work with an agent. We can help you find one at AAA.com/insure.